I'm David Preston of David TV's Cook Like a Bastard. Welcome. We're going to throw a quick little meal together today to make some chicken tacos. It's getting late. We have to pull something together quickly, and we said, let's go tacos. So first thing I need to do is grab some chicken here that I thought out. Just a couple of chicken breasts that we have here. Just open up the package. Right there. And then we open up, got this goose careful so it doesn't get cooked like a bastard costume. We break these things out. I like to keep them just a little frozen because they cut up a lot easier that way. I'm going to pat them down. And then we cut these, so if we're making tacos, we want to cut them pretty fine here. I'm in, about ½ inch wide. The key is that you want to get it small enough so people can chew them, and they also absorb more of the flavor because it's the flavor of the meat that you're looking for. So I'm going to cut like this. I'm going to go over to the stove here and start my just to heat the pan just a little bit here, where I'm putting a little olive oil in here. Just to start to warm that up, and I'm going to be putting some onions in there, which I'm actually going to cut up now before I finish the chicken. So I'm going to pull off on my, I'm going to cook these, so it's actually safe for me to cut the onion here on this one right now because of the way that I'm going to be cooking the onion. So I'm going to slice up this onion, about half an onion. A medium onion, isn't that always the right size? You get the oil warm enough, and I have this on just like on a medium heat here. With these nice pans, you don't need to get the heat too hot. And I know I'm not trying because the chicken juice really makes that a lot easier to fight through. Okay, so I got that, and I'm also going to take a couple of cloves of garlic here. These are tough cloves of garlic we have here. These are the type of garlic we grow in Minnesota, the tougher variety. I'm going to do that, and the skin will pop right off. And this is going to then also be diced and put in the pan with the onions to give really the base of the flavor. And a second clove in here again. Just smash it a little bit, break the skin off. When you bring the garlic flavor and the onions together, it's just, I can smell it already before I'm even cooking. I can't wait till smell-o-vision happens, man. That's what I've been waiting for a long time. So we're going to go over to the oven here, stove here, and drop it in here. Get a spoon to mix it up. It's actually a spatula right now. Just to get this started. And just to start flavoring this, I just have a little chili powder in here. We'll need some more later, but we kind of want to get this in the beginning. So I'm going to come in here to the stove and just put some of this here. Now, this is going to smoke up. You might not like the fumes here. I'm going to down to low actually as we kind of saute these things and cook them down. Alright, so the next step is I'm going to be trying to roast some peppers. So I'm just going to roast this right on my front back burner here. And I have a red pepper here of undisclosed name. It's all I'm doing, I'm just kind of cooking it just a little bit over here. While I'm doing it, I can do a little stirring at the same time. Well, if I had 3 hands, you could see the things I could do then. Okay, so I'm just kind of cook this a little bit here. I'm going to go over and do some chopping of it. And cut off the end. And you kind of want the seeds in here. You can keep some of the seeds in to give it a little bit of the spice. But you feel that it's nice and warm, and I can smell the flavor that's been released here. So I'm going to keep some of the seeds because I want some of the heat with it. Pop that in the pan. Mix that in. Then I have a serrano pepper here, which I'm going to do the same thing with. And again, we're just roasting it just a little bit to get some of the flavor out and soften the skin, and it's just a cool thing to do when you have a stove like this. You know, we've been doing the Cook Like Bastards series for, a good 15, 16 years now. I get to tell you, there's nothing I like more than making a good taco. I mean, it's just kind of a versatile and pretty quick meal. Turn off the stove here. And again, I just warmed this up just a little bit. Kind of smoking it and doing a little flavor so it's easier to cut, and it'll just taste better when we get to the tacos. These guys are going to be warm. So again, we're going to cook them down. Well, this is simmering on really, again, as low as the big burner goes. I think that looks good if you take a look in there. I'm going to put a little bit of cumin in there. The cumin, again, that's one that will get you. You cook that cumin raw. Holy smoke O'Malley, you're going to get some smoke. It feels you're going, whoa, that's like a mustard bomb there or something. Alright, so got that stuff going nicely there. We're going to come here, we're going to figure out a way to really deal with our trash somehow. Put that back here. I'm going to take the chicken, which I kind of pre-cut, if you remember. And then I'm going to now cut this down to size. Yeah, these are, you're not going to be using utensils, so you need to get this nice and small. You want to put them all in at about the same time so they kind of cook the same. And again, small pieces better. So we take just a little more time to cut these because big pieces, not as better. Exactly. You guys are smart out there. You learn quickly. You want these small. There's a lot of chicken here. So there's going to be a lot of tacos for the 5 of us. But again, kind of that Cook Like the Bastard theory is make a lot. You can always seal it, freeze it, and eat it later. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a meal I can eat tomorrow and tonight. Put these guys in. Make sure this is not too juicy because with the oil and stuff, it will be a little splatty, but I think this worked out okay. I'm going to cut this down. And then get a handful of cherry tomatoes. We're just going to put those in there. They'll break down very nicely as we start to get these flavors to go together. If you knew what smell-o-vision was like, I put more of the chili powder in it because I thought I was making chili. But that's not today. We're actually making tacos. That same general feeling, general flavor. A touch more cumin. That's a little more cumin than you want to put in usually, but I didn't see it coming. As you guys sit here, we'll put some cilantro in pretty early in the process. So you actually really get the cilantro flavor. Now make sure these tomatoes cook. So they break down and kind of make it the juice of this. You not turn it up. Now that you got more stuff in here, you can actually turn the heat up to back up to medium. So I've got flour tortillas, and I didn't actually make them myself. But I am going to warm them up. I'm using, I believe that is a crepe pan. I'm going to heat that up a bit. There. Here we're probably going to have about 5 of these, one for each of us. Just get that going and come on, mister. Stir me up a bit. Here's a little bit of just that little something. A little bit of salt, actually. I don't want this too juicy because it will be leaking out of the top. So again, this is just going to be a pure just meat. A couple of times we're going to wrap up, make burritos, or whatever you want to call it. Reminds me of a story when I was hanging out on the Dalmatian coast at one time, looking for good Mexican food. And you know what? You can walk all of Croatia and you're not going to find good Mexican food anywhere. That's just one of the things that you learn out there on the road. Put a little pepper. Take a little sip of wine. I have another can over here. Actually, just to store my tortillas once we heat them up. These flavors are starting to really come together now. You can see how they're starting to caramelize a little bit on there. I don't know if you can see that, but this is really coming together nice. I want to make sure these tomatoes now are getting chopped up once they're cooked. Now you don't. I chose chicken today, but you could use pork, beef. Can't choose lamb. I'm so tired of lamb. I mean, it's so. 1993. I think I had lamb and baking powder at the same time. Sometimes when you know you're not broadcasting, you do the inside jokes that only your director knows. Up that a little bit more, and you see how actually all the juice for everything is coming here, and that's okay because that juice will become the flavor syrup that the chicken is drinking. I'm gonna have one last drink before I'm chewed on. See, nice and warm. Put it in there to see. There, we're going to do another tortilla. Mix this up just a bit. Try just a little piece of chicken to see how it's coming. It's missing something. This is a nice cook, nice feed. I can feel the warmth. It's a little, so maybe just a little more chili powder. And I guess that was enough cumin. I'm going to turn this off now, actually. And so this is all come together here very nicely. Grab myself a plate. Plate, and I got one of my tortillas done right here, and taste this a little bit here, and it's very simple. just a very simple meal. You another fresh sprig of cilantro. Put in there. Grab it the way you want. Smaller bait. Take a bite. Now that's cutting like a bastard. Catch you next time. We're making some chili.